Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, reflections. As soon as you know that you're wrong, like in your heart, you know how you're wrong, you know what you did, then that's all the universe cares about. The universe doesn't care about nothing else, and you just understand that you are already forgiven once you forgive yourself. And yesterday, fuck yesterday. Today is a new day. Don't dwell in the past. If people you don't hang out with people that there's a lot of people that will tell you about your past problems, like all your past shit, and you're trying to focus on your future. Stay away from them. Stay away from those people. Like they're the demons. They're the demons. They're trying to drag you down. They don't want to see you succeed. They're not thinking about your future. They're thinking about your past. And if you think about your past, that's where you're gonna end up. That's all you're gonna be is your past. If you think about your past 24/7, fuck the past. Fuck that. You know, everything's gonna be okay. You have family, you have people out here that know what you're going through because they're going through it. I went through it. If you need someone to talk to, hit me up. Everybody knows that. They can hit me up for anything. We can have a intelligent discussion about it and not fucking judge each other. I'm not gonna fucking just sit there and bash you all day or talk about your past. I'm gonna let you know what happened, let you know what it is, what it means, and what you need to do. And we're gonna go in depth. This is my media, so I'm gonna start just speaking my experiences because I believe everybody has a voice. Everybody is a piece of the all, and everybody has a story to tell that's going to help someone else in their situation that they came from. Like, we all go through the same situations. Everything in life is the same lessons. That's why, people don't believe in this, and that they get lost. Don't follow those people. I'm telling you, you're going to get caught up. You're gonna get caught up in your lower self, and you ain't going. It's going to be a hard time. But then, on top of that, some people will listen to this right now, and they're not going to hear the message. And that's okay. Their heart is already hardened. It's already calcified, and they're locked into their karma. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Can you speak, bro? I had people, telling me that. Shit crazy. But, yeah, just know that you're not just hallucinating. Hallucinating is because you now have the eyes to see and you have the ears to hear. That's all it is. These people that aren't focused or aren't dealing with the problems that you're dealing with won't see it. You try to tell them it all you want, and unless they're sitting right next to you, thinking how you think and looking at the problems that you're talking about and waiting for it to happen, then they're not gonna see it because no one wants to do that. Everybody got their own problems that they got to deal with. They got their own mindset they got to think about, and it is what it is. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was disorganized thinking. And it's funny how this is one of the symptoms, but my Mercury is in Libra. I was already born a disorganized thinker. So does that mean I was already that'd be dope. That means I was already born a light work. I was already born with the mind to go further than what was already presented to me. So that's the reason why I may look like how the fuck I look. Not sexy though, but I had a lot of shit in my life that there's been many times where I thought I was gonna die or something. I thought I was gonna commit suicide. I hated the world, and I realized that I'm gonna be okay. Out of all that struggle that I had in my past, I'm still right here. I'm right here talking to you. I'm talking to myself, you or me. You have your own problems. You went through some shit. You you were taught by your lowest self to cope with it. You never dealt with it. That's why it's coming back up, and I'm trying to help you deal with it. Because now I've been dealing with it for the past, like, I would say, a year or two, and I'm pretty new at dealing with my shit. But I've always known about everything. I've always been aware of what happened to me, why it happened, you know. And a lot of people aren't. So I'm here to tell you that you're okay. You know, you're gonna be okay. You have, you know, 3 choices. You can either stay in mental purgatory to the point where almost nobody's gonna understand you besides a specific group that's going in that direction in purgatory. You could go back to your lower self, go get help, you know, go to the doctor, go to these, you know, psychologists or whatever they're fucking called, and, you know, have them go into your brain and reprogram that shit to make it okay, to make the world around you okay, or, you know, the society you live in okay. Or you can, you know, follow the truth and get your ass into nature. Get your ass in between the tropics of Cancer and the tropics of Capricorn. Go to Central America. Go to where your fucking food grows. Go to where the premium amount of air is. Like, go to where fucking everything is lush and heavenly and fucking gorgeous, and where you need to be, where the human body is supposed to be. You know, that's really all that's really all you can do. You only have those 3 options, you know, in your life. So, you know, take it or leave it, or choose. You don't have to choose. Your life is based on choices. Your entire life is just you responding. Your entire life, you've just been responding your entire life. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. And so, you know, the next symptom is disorganized behavior. So first was just disorganized thoughts, and now it's disorganized behavior. And so that's like you can't even fucking, like, get out of bed on time some days, or you can't, or you don't you know, think about brushing your teeth real quick, or when you go to the fucking you have a task to do during the day and you don't get it done. And honestly, like, that shit happens because you eat junk. You eat shit. You probably eat fucking cow and chicken. You know, I don't know what the fuck you eat, but it ain't fruit. You know, I know, because I've been there. You know, this is something that I have to deal with. I realized that I wasn't eating the food that I need to be eating, the food that I was supposed to be eating. You know, as a human, humans are fruitarians. You know, we're not supposed to eat meat and flesh of another animal. It's the same thing. It's cannibalism. It's just like eating human. Like, you might as well just take a fucking bite out of somebody's arm. That's what all the zombie movies are for. They desensitize you to this shit because you are it. That's you. And when you realize it, you can wake up and do the right thing. But until then, you're going to be subjected to it. I highly encourage you to go study, or go look up and study Bruce Lipton epigenetics. You know, you can type that in on YouTube, or, you know, I'll just put it in the description, you know, box down below. So just to make it easy for you. But if you ain't gonna go do this research yourself, then, you know, I can bring a horse to the water, but I can't make the horse drink the water. Like, you gotta go do that shit. You gotta drink that shit. You gotta, you know, go do that. Like, in the beginning stages, I did the same thing. You know, I heard the information. I never went to go look for it. And now that I did, I can speak on it. Like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about now. If I don't look at it, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I heard, and I'm just speaking from what I heard. So, you know, when you eat foreign entities come into your body. They regulate your genes. or your genes and your DNA, which control your behavior. Therefore, you're not acting like yourself. You acting like the shit you ate, and you don't know that. You think you could just eat some and it's gonna be okay, and that since you're mentally aware, or like you're mentally stable to work in Babylon, like no, 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 my nigga, no. Yo, fuck out of here. No. That's why Babylon is a cancer. That's why everybody's sick. You know, like that's why there's homeless people. Homeless people fucking, you know, that's the result of Babylon. Like that's the reason why there's homeless people, is because it's Babylon. Like, and everything ain't free. Like, you know, they charging you for clean air, energy, solar energy, electricity. They charge you for the wood that they cut down. They charge you for the fruit that they spray. They charge you for clean water that you don't got. You over here buying water that's not clean, and you putting it in your body. And if you take a 10-minute hot shower, right, it has more of an effect on you than if you were drinking that same water all day. That's because your body takes in signals from the environment. That's what regulates the genes. That's what changes. That's what gives the proteins the conformational change. You're the signals from the environment. You are your environment. The life is just, you know, proteins. Everything, your body made up of proteins that are regulated by the environment. That's facts. Go look up Bruce Lipton, epigenetics. He'll explain it. He'll probably explain it better than I can. You know, as time goes on, I'll get more clear with my thoughts, because, you know, I'm still an air sign, so I got a lot to do. But I'm aware of it, so it's gonna happen. That's it. So I ain't gonna dwell on the past. Fucking. And, you know, another symptom is something called like a negative symptom, or negative symptoms. And so all the symptoms that I said in the past were positive symptoms. That's adding on. And so a negative symptom would be like how normally I have a straight face. When I'm talking to people, I just be like this. Yeah. And they talk to me, I'm sitting there like this. Mm-hmm. It's for me at least, when I'm learning, unless it's something that's like, that really gets me fucking pumped up, unless that other person's pumped up, not just speaking at me with authority, like trying to tell me some shit. If they're pumped up, trying to learn with me, or like trying to, you know, get me excited, then I'll be excited. I'll be happy. Like, yo, let's fucking go. Like, oh shit. And if not, then, you know, I'm normal. I'm just normal, straight face. Like, okay, word. That's some good shit. Like, I'm glad you told me that. Thank you. And I like smile. You know, it's not like normal people. Everybody's like in your face, and it's all creepy. Like, and then when I do that, I get negativity back. Like, bro, oh my god, I was working cashier at my burger job in Colorado, and I'm sitting there, and I gotta smile at these people, right? Cause I love people. Like, it's not that I got to. I want to make people happy, right? I'm sitting here smiling at these people, and I'm taking their order, and when they leave me, they're like, yo, this nigga got the creepiest smile ever. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? I'm giving you food, right? And you disrespecting me? Why? I didn't do anything. I did nothing to you. I smiled at you. I tried to. It's because my teeth aren't fucking shiny white, right? They're not straight as fuck. There's this gap. And when I did the same thing to people that were just walking in, I pay attention to everything. Like, I'm a Leo moon. Like, I know this shit. Like, I'm looking at, like, my peripheral vision notices everything. I'm just detailed as fuck. And when someone came in, I looked at their face expression. So to look at what they're looking at and what they're thinking about, and their face expression, their body language can't lie. So off the bat, I know what's going on. And it's funny because people don't look at this. People think that they know all this shit, but no, it's not like that. Your body language moves based on how you think. And so people would walk in, they'd be nice, they'd be talking to her like, blah, 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 Babylon, Babylon. And they look at me, and they're like, oh, wait, I can't even do that shit. Like, that shit is weird. Like, they'll smile and then cringe. Like they've seen, like I was sitting there mooning them, like, with my ass. Like, I might as well have. Like, it would have been the same experience. And, like, that's fucked up. Like, you over here, you walking, right? And you look at someone and you just make a judgment off of them just by looking at them. You know nothing about that person. You weren't even how you gonna call yourself a good person? How you gonna go about your day, laughing and having fun with all the people that you know, acting like y'all good people, when you look at a good person like me, and your face change to a negative face? That shows you what type of person that they are. They're lying. They're living a lie. That's a lie. You're not a good person if you just look at someone who is also a good person and you judge them based on appearance. Appearance? Did I just say that? Appearance. Based on appearance. I said it again. Based on appearance. Based on appearance. Based on appearance. I'm pronouncing the E and A. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, so, like, come on, like, y'all have so much hate in your heart. Like, I'm walking around Colorado and it's beautiful. Like, y'all people should be fucking happy, and y'all look like y'all happy when y'all don't look at me. As soon as you look at me, it's like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga and why he in my town? And I'm walking around like, nigga, this is the earth. Like, I'm a child of the earth, nigga. I walk around whatever the fuck I want to walk. I don't want to be in Babylon, so I'm gonna go climb a mountain over there or some shit, and you can mind your fucking business. Like, you wouldn't get so mad if you didn't mind your business. It's the same for me too. Like, I wouldn't get so mad that other people are looking at me if I didn't mind my business. But when I try to mind my business, there's a lot of people. Like, there's only so many places I can look. And they don't hide it. They be speaking. Like, they be talking. They will talk shit to me. Like, they don't give a shit. They will be right there. Oh my God, bro. Like, I have to just go on about this. So I was at my job. I wasn't even working that day. I just got some food and I sat down on the table and I looked to my right and there's this family, there's these two sons and their father. And they look at me, right? And this is when I just dyed my hair. Also, I'm aware that my hair is alive, and it has shit. What is it called? My hair has sensors. They have cells in them. They have cuticles that open up and close. And for me to dye my hair, that means I killed off the ends of my hair. So when my hair gets longer, I'm gonna cut that off. I'm very aware of that. So please just give me a chance. Don't judge me real quick. But so my hair was green, and they started talking about me. Right? I hear them. This is delusion. Like, these are normal people that have normal lives and normal jobs, that normal everyday people, and the father was explaining to them how I want everyone's attention. He was saying this to them. He was like, yo, like look at his hair. He's only doing that because he wants everyone's attention. He wants everyone to know he's here. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can't be myself without you making up some shit in your mind. Like, you're sane. You're sane. You normal like everybody else. Everybody else has some sort of problem with me, has something going on in their head, and they're sane, and I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one, right? And then, you know, another day, I'm working, and I'm sweeping and shit, and I'm picking up garbage, and then there's this lady, right? This fat white lady, and you know, her husband, he looked like one of those, like redneck dudes. I don't hate white people. Just like, you know, like I don't. I love white people. Most of my friends are white. Yo, chill out. I'm just trying to give you, you know, something to imagine in your head. That's it. So, you know, this fat white lady, she looks at me, and she's like, "Who do they have working here? Oh my God!" Like they're and then they start talking about me, and I'm like, "Yo, like in my heart, like I want to be like, yo, bitch, like take your fat ass home and go make your own food. Like you don't need to be sitting here bending the chairs. Like I'm on it, but you know what I mean. Like that. It's hard for me to be the well, not now, but back then it was hard for me to be nice. It wasn't hard for me to be nice, but it was hard for me to remain neutral, remain nice. No, it wasn't. I could just fake it. But it put a lot of it put a lot of weight in my heart because I wasn't supposed to be there, and I was dealing with that, and that was my fault. So I chose to deal with that. So, you know, in an environment like that where people are constantly like the emotions just change, but it was mainly negative towards me. That was a no. It kind of drove me. I felt like I didn't have nowhere to go. Like I was losing sleep because there's people outside yelling, screaming at my fucking balcony. They're screaming. I'm trying to sleep. I have work tomorrow. They're screaming. Yo, what the fuck? Leave me the fuck alone. Why are you following me home? Mind your fucking business. Get the fuck out of my face. And then when I bring that up to them, I'm like, yo, like, I ain't do nothing wrong to you. They sit there and laugh. They don't give a shit. They don't care. And this is the problem in the world. Like everyone wants to. The reason why there's so much failure, and why we live in a society where you have to get higher, you have to push someone else down. And I'm over here trying to work and trying to fix and trying to get myself in check and trying to progress and trying to grow, right? And no, the universe was just like, nah, nigga, like, no, we're gonna send you all these people to show you who they really are, and so you know that you ain't supposed to be there. And I saw it, and I was like, yo, universe, like, you right. And then I lost my job. The day I lost my job, I told my landlord, I was like, yo, like, I'm moving out because I gotta go back. I gotta go back to, you know, Jersey or New York. And people there are the same, but at least it's more diversity. People mind their business more. And excuse me. And so I had another pretty cool experience after that. The universe kind of was just like, yo, you're doing the right thing. This time I know the universe was like, yo, you good, my nigga. Like, I got you. So for my last day, I brushed shrooms. And my friends, who also drove me crazy, after I was doing shrooms to mentally get into my head and get into the etheric realm so I could look up what the fuck is going on so I could change that shit, I had to go in there and really reprogram some shit. Like, That's what really happened. I actually went into my fucking head and was like, yo, fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of my head. And after that, I brought some shrooms again. And my friends and I, we went to Utah. And I did shrooms in Utah. This is the first time I've been in Utah, but this is the first time I did shrooms outside too. And I was outside in the nature in the valleys in Utah, and I've never been like more balanced in my entire life. Like when I tell you that I want to feel like that for the rest of my life, like I truly mean that. Like I've never felt at peace like that. Like so much that it was like my mind kind of just was since I did all that reprogramming to my mind, I had a clear understanding and I knew what was going on. I could hear everything. I could hear fucking far as shit away from me. I can tell where someone was walking like fucking 3 miles away, 3 to 10 miles away. I could hear it and I would look and I would see it. I closed my eyes. I was walking around for like half an hour with my eyes closed. And I could hear where everything was. I was walking around just feeling. I was trying to feel energies, and I'd be walking around, right? And when I felt the most energy in a certain spot, I stopped and I looked down, I looked around. There was this like bright blue gem just stuck into a rock. I'm over here feeling the energies of the world, and I can tell. And I was with my two friends. And one of my friends was really irritated for some reason. And I could feel it. I know it. I was looking at him like he's over here flipping around and jumping and like forcing his actions. And I feel it. Like I hear his thoughts and I feel it. And I'm like, yo, you need to chill out, bro. Like you have too much negativity. You have too much weight on your heart. You need to relax. He was like, nah, man, I'm cool. Like blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. And he does a front flip over a gap. And as soon as he lands, he puts his hand right into a cactus. And I'm like, yo, like you doing it to yourself. Like chill the fuck out. And I was just in euphoria. Like I was in bliss. Like I can't explain it. Like I just want to be like that forever. And it got to the point where there was no fear. Like I didn't understand what fear meant. I couldn't even think about it. I couldn't fathom it at that point. Like I was standing on the side of a mountain and I'm like leaning over it. Just like experiencing it, like I'm looking all the way down, and normally I'd be like freak the fuck out. I wouldn't even do that. Like I'm standing on the side of the mountain, bending over it, like hunched over it, looking further down, and then I climb down, and then there's this ridge. There's this like little ridge that it's like a little bridge, and I walked over to it. I stood on it, and I laid down on it, like it. No fear, 100% control. I want to be like that forever, ever. So that's ultimately why I'm on this journey. My universe gave me what I needed to know, or the expression, and now I'm finding the logic and reason behind it. And now it's creating action within me, and you're gonna see it as time goes on. I'm gonna be in a beautiful place somewhere. I'm gonna be in between the tropics of Cancer and the tropics of Capricorn. Living my life in abundance, in complete abundance, and I know what I'm meant to be doing. It's like what I'm meant to be doing is not for everybody. Everybody has their karma, but I know that I've always been a divine being. I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to understand the full extent of their suffering, not what somebody fucking told me. Like I'll be talking to people and I'll be trying to help them, and they have their own mental beliefs that someone gave them. They still think that they think on their own, like that's their own thoughts. Nigga, no, you came in here blank. Someone told you how to think. You don't think for yourself. You don't have your own thoughts. Someone told you how to think. Someone programmed you. Someone gave you the methods of thinking. That is not something that you do by yourself. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. I hope I can, bash these out. I actually had a lot of fun doing this one today, so it was a lot better than yesterday. I know yesterday my thoughts were kind of scattered, but I tried to stay on topic as much as I could today. And I love myself. I'm here for you. Don't let them get you, my nigga. If you're a divine being, if you have all these problems, these symptoms and symptoms that they tell you, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. If you want to find truth, come holler at your boy. If you want to know more, I can point you to somebody, somebody who is a reflection of you that has a lot of the information already out. There's only like one other source other than me that's doing this, and they're actually doing it. They're already out. They already made it out, and I'm at the end of purgatory. Like I'm walking towards the light. I'm right there. If you trying to go towards the light, my nigga, grab my hand. I'm not gonna go back to get you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit. But if you trying to get out, then follow my lead, because we're gonna be out. We out here. We all in this together. There's something more for us, and Babylon is gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It's the cancer. It destroys itself. It can't exist. You can't live in that. If you don't fuck with what I've been saying, then cool. Go back to the darkness. Go get help, and go reaffirm your beliefs and what you know, so you can start experiencing that in your life, and don't think about nothing else. I want the best for you in all frequencies. Your soul wants what it wants. It wants clarity, and it wants reassurance, and it'll find that in any thought frequency that you're in. So I'm here for you too. But I'm not gonna tell you how to live that life. I'm just gonna tell you that go back the way you came, and believe what they say, and don't think for yourself. Because if you think for yourself, you're gonna end up right back in purgatory. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. So I had a great day, growing today. I'm gonna start saying growing because, I used to like saying building, but I realized that only Babylon builds. Like, nature don't build. Nature's set up, and they're set up for growth. They just grow. Everything in nature grow. So I was growing today. That's what I was doing today. We reflections. Let's stop saying we're building. We're growing. All right. I love myself. Peace.